Hey guys, today we're watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 20. This is called Emancipation, which I'm hoping refers to Daisy. Let's go do this.
The Accords place the Avengers under UN authority and provide a framework for the registration and monitoring of all enhanced individuals.
We knew this was going to happen sooner or later.
Cap, Agent Carter, they were my heroes growing up. Both of them were there at the beginning of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now we may be there when it ends.
The last thing we need right now is the government hamstringing us with the Accords. We need to stop Hive by any means necessary.
I'll deal with the government. You do whatever it takes to end this.
All options on the table.
Oh, of course he's Team
Desperate
Cap.
times, desperate measures.
I have seen Civil War,
General
and it was
Talbot.
amazing.
Right on time.
What in the Knievel happened to you?
Little fender bender.
Gobi Accords are law of the land now. He's concerned you may have some undocumented enhanced assets working for you.
And why would he think that?
Because you're not a moron. Come on, Phil. It's time for S.H.I.E.L.D. to come in from the cold. Re-legitimize.
In exchange for revealing and registering any Inhumans we may have? Not gonna happen. We work in the shadows.
What's going on in those shadows, Phil? That's what I want to know. You better start opening some doors, or I promise you, I'm gonna start kicking them down.
But they can't be
All
all
right.
cloak and dagger.
Let's go for a ride.
No blindfold?
No blindfold, but you might want to buckle up.
What?
Of course. Deep breath, Doctor Who.
How's our patient?
I'm fine, except for the bright light shining in my eye.
You look very pale.
I think that's enough for one day. Don't want to kill the golden goose? Just take it easy. You just drink this and get some rest. No.
Time for your feeding.
Oh no, Lincoln.
Your sense of humor needs work.
Is he the
much
one
longer are you
being
gonna keep me locked up
emancipated
in
from
here?
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Days.
then?
As long as it takes, your immune system is still compromised.
There's nothing wrong with me.
And losing Daisy has made you irrational.
Son of a gun. Right under my nose this whole time. Like a pack of sewer rats. I didn't even know this SSR base existed.
It was never on the books. I'd like to keep it that way. I'm trusting you with our biggest secret.
It's
Now I
the
need you
old
to trust me. Don't work toward
SSR
our
logo.
Inhumans. Some battles need to be fought with secret warriors. We found Ms. Rodriguez in Colombia. She was being a real thorn in the side of the drug cartels, using her powers to clean up her neighborhood, to fight the good fight.
Put me on your list. There will be a price on my head.
Nobody would ever find out about it.
Ingenuo.
I think that means...
I know what she's saying. What are her powers?
Elena, the General would like to see what you can do.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Super speed.
So, she's really fast.
Fast, yeah.
And she can fend for herself. Nothing good ever comes from putting people on lists. Eventually they get misused or fall into the wrong hands, and then innocent people suffer.
Gobi Accords are a joke. We don't need registration. We need extermination.
I have a new informant in the ATCU.
You
Gave me
see,
the name
neo-Nazis.
We're gonna make an example of this one. The world needs to know that Inhumans are a disease. We're the only cure.
Oh, that's language we recognize. Unfortunately.
Daisy, are you listening? I know if there's a way to get in here, you'll find it. So if you are listening,
Oh, he's been
I need
compromised.
to talk to you.
Oh, he has been compromised, but
I want to see you.
I'm listening.
It's good to see you. Are you okay?
Fine. Just feeling a little drained.
What about you? Why are you locked up?
Honestly, they don't trust me. I
Wrong.
think I've lost my mind over you.
Was it true?
You know,
Dude.
you're the only reason I was ever here. I just want to be with you. No hive, no shield, just the two of us. Alone and away from everything. Just seeing the world. I don't even know if that's possible. How does this registration work? You put us on a list, then what?
Fingerprints, DNA samples. We run a power analysis to categorize your threat level. Also used to determine health risks.
Fine. I'll register. Sign me up.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think keeping me locked up is a good idea either. Get me the hell out of here, and I'll register and tell you anything you want to know.
It's in everyone's best interest to keep him here right now.
Not mine.
If you're in here against your will, what's keeping you from just zapping the two of us right now?
Absolutely nothing. I could fry that mustache right off your face, but that's just not who I am. Besides, I'd never make it off the base, not without help.
What other surprises have you got for me?
This is it. You wanted open doors? You got them.
He doesn't know about Hive.
Do you really want to leave?
Only if I can see you.
I've got satellite imagery here of her and a dead man strolling down Lover's Lane in a town where an unidentified object crashed the night before.
If you knew this the whole time, why'd you wait until now to show me?
Phil, I wanted to see if you'd lie to my face.
I had no choice. The stakes were too high.
He kind of did have a choice.
What are you up against? What is at stake?
The world as we know it.
Oh, it's James.
There's always hell.
Fire chain. That is cool.
Leaving so soon?
Who are you?
I'm the one who invited you. But as you can tell, I'm not with the ATCU.
What do you want from us?
I want you to become what you hate.
And he, the first two go on to the experiment are the watchdogs, of course.
Those nanoparasites can consume human flesh upon contact. But when they make contact with inhumans, they attack the pleasure centers of the brain, giving its victims a desire and willingness to connect with Hive and to serve him.
So he's controlling Daisy, is that it?
That's it.
This is exactly why the Sokovia Accords were created. This is a nightmare scenario. She's a nuclear weapon in the wrong hands.
He's not wrong.
How many of these Inhumans is he controlling?
Then
How many?
I
He
am
tried to create his
Team
own bugs.
Iron Man.
We rained on that parade.
We know he wanted Kree blood so he can duplicate the original Kree experiment.
That's turning a human into an inhuman.
The Kree were destroyed. May and Mac made sure of that. There's no more Kree blood.
Yes, there is. You have it, and so does Daisy. He can use her blood.
Yeah.
So, just take some of Daisy's blood and make more of these. You know how crazy this sounds, right?
But that would kill her.
Are you still confident?
100% fairly certain.
Fairly doesn't bode well.
It's time. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm limited in what I can do, so
This
this is
is
gonna
a
be a team
dumb
effort. Of course, we can
idea.
drive there, but Fitz closed the loopholes after I escaped, so I can't open the door, but we can still MacGyver you out. Okay, you're gonna need that tape dispenser, a pencil,
I'm not sure if he
your food tray, and a
is
piece of
trying
mirror.
to help Daisy get away from Hive.
You have any idea
On
how
his
to stop
own,
him? You
or-
make him sound invincible.
Calm down, General. You'll pull something.
Lincoln, hold. May's coming.
Where? I don't see her.
She's approaching the intersection. Hang tight, I'll distract her. Now, Lincoln, go now. Okay, you're in the clear. Proceed to the exit point.
You shouldn't act without
Could
knowing
not
the last
have
piece of the puzzle.
beaten her in a
Hive
fight.
and his hole in the wall gag recently stole something
from an ATCU facility in Indiana.
Daisy's back in the system. She circumnavigated the anti-subversion code and gained access to Lincoln.
That boy sure sleeps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's a pre-recorded loop.
Hey, you're right. Help's on his way.
Trust you?
Mm-hmm. God dang, Lincoln. What the hell?
Oh my God. What have I done?
What are they?
I think you overcooked them, Doc.
Wow. They look
How
terrifying.
can I trust you when you...
Okay. There's no way he's getting off this base unless he learns to fly.
Actually, Daisy could fly him out.
She's nowhere near here.
If she hacked into the Quinjet systems and reprogrammed them for autopilot, she can fly him out from anywhere in the world.
That's not good.
Spent so much time trying to secure the base, I didn't even think about the Quinjet. She's locked us out.
Okay, I'm on it.
Looks clear to me.
Can't let you leave, Sparks.
Let me go. I gotta get to Daisy.
You're on a fool's errand. The only reason she's helping you so Hive can make you one of them.
Mac, you don't understand. I need to go.
I'll keep your arms pinned down all day if I have to.
Don't make me do this.
Why?
I want you to make more. Just one more test. There's bound to be an improvement. More, absolutely. How many?
This is QJ6 ready for takeoff.
Copy that, QJ6.
Oh.
I'm not sure what to think about this whole situation using Lincoln. Whether she's acting on her own accord. Or whether...
Lincoln?
What happened to them?
They're part of us. Our children, really. From our own flesh and blood. And we're gonna make more of them.
That's
Some will
creepy.
need more blood.
Well, if he wasn't on that jet that just flew out of here, then who the hell was?
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Ah, awesome. He was faking her out. Who's in there? Oh, Lash. Awesome. That's amazing. Please kill him.
Sorry, Mac. I didn't have any other option.
Mac wasn't supposed to be there.
Excuse me for doing my job.
The plan depended on Daisy listening to everything so that she trusts me and believed that I really wanted out.
You had me fooled.
Even though I wanted
Me
to,
too.
I never trusted Daisy. Not under Hive's control.
Why do you think this Lash can defeat Hive? And who in tarnation names these things?
Yeah.
Every Inhuman is here for a reason and serves a purpose.
So what about Lash makes
I
him...
believe Lash's purpose is to kill Hive.
Ooh. It's a turn of events. That's awesome. It's kicking puppies. No. You're so weak. Is he reviving her? What? What did he... Oh, he pulled the hive out of her! Oh, that's amazing! Go Lash! Oh.
Now you're free.
Yeah! Yes! James, fuck you. Good work, Daisy. Oh, poor Lash. So is Lash the one on the team
Back base. Come in.
meant to die?
This is Agent Daisy Johnson. I'm coming home.
Daisy. Now she has to live with what she's done.
Welcome back, Agent Johnson.
It's good to see you.
Lash died trying to save me.
Did he manage to kill Hive?
Get her to the med bay.
The hive's still not dead.
Prep for immediate blood transfusion and full cranial scan.
Hey.
Daisy is completely sway-free. Her brain is back to normal, but she is suffering withdrawal symptoms from the effects of the sway. It'll take some time. She's resting now, recovering from that and the blood loss, but we do expect a full recovery.
Nobody goes in there until I say. But that's good news. I know that look. That means there's bad news too.
Oh,
What
no.
is it?
Based on what Daisy told us about Hive's new pathogen.
We think we know what he plans to do with it. If he can create some sort of shockwave, then Hive could potentially infect a significant percentage of the human race, turning them all into the swayed, primitive inhumans that Daisy described.
If and only if he finds a way to disperse it high enough in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And he has to Quinjet now.
That thing he stole from the ATCU in Indiana.
Oh?
It was a warhead.
Oh,
A fully
god dang it.
operational warhead.
God fucking damn it. That's not good news.
Do you still think we can't win?
I don't know, but I'm ready to stand and fight.
Good
Give me your
man.
hands. Close your eyes. Don't open them until I leave. Keep the faith, Alfonso Mackenzie.
No, no, she gave him her rosaries. And no. Wasn't that the thing that Daisy saw in her vision of the future? Of the person on the team who's gonna die? I don't want it to be back. But I seem to recall them being actual rosaries and not a chain with a cross on it. So I might be wrong. It might be Lena. Aw. Daisy's back. Yay. Oh. That has really pulled on my strings. Daisy abandoning the team that means so much to her. Abandoning her family. Phil losing his surrogate daughter. And May losing her surrogate daughter. What an amazing episode. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next video.